Round 6 of the Allianz Premier 15s saw Harlequins, points perfect so far this season, travel to the Alpas Arena, where Gloucester-Hartpury awaited. It was the Quins forwards who struck first, with a trademark driving maul deep within the hosts' territory. The calibre of their pack, teeming with internationals, was immediately evident, and Scotland's Jade Conkle dived over on the 14-minute mark. This fixture had always promised physicality and delivered from the off. Gloucester-Hartpury were not to be subdued though, and despite a Harlequins' onslaught over the next 10 minutes, their defensive resilience held the table toppers at bay and eventually saw Leanne Riley sin-binned. Harlequins survived with just 14 players, weathering several waves of attack by the Cherry and Whites, until Riley's return shortly before the half-time whistle. Despite an end-to-end territorial battle, the scoreline stood at just 5-0 to the visitors. Within moments of play resuming, the tempo changed entirely. Laggy Tuima, back from international duty, exploded out of the Quins' defensive line to intercept Tatiana Hurd's pass and flew 60 metres for a plucky, pacey score. Emily Scott added the extras and the gap grew to 12. It wasn't long before Gloucester-Hartpury flexed their own muscles and were beating Gerard Mullen's side at their own game. Quick ball off the back of an attacking line-out allowed Shona Powell-Hughes to pirouette onto the scoresheet and reduce the deficit to just a converted try. Moments later, Harlequins were awarded a penalty and responded in turn, as Red Rose powerhouse Shauna Brown managed her 6th of the campaign off the back of a rolling maul. The visitors' engine room was well and truly firing, and eventual player of the match, Amy Cockayne, kept the pressure on Brown towards the top of the league's try-scoring leaderboard with her own cross of the whitewash, her 5th this season, and, more importantly, the bonus point try for Harlequins. The intensity of the match didn't diminish for a moment, but it was the visitors who won the tussle, eventually forcing a Gloucester-Hartpury knock-on to seal a 22-5 victory. A 6th consecutive bonus point win for Harlequins, who remain at the very top of the Allianz Premier 15s table.